So during at the concert of Renaissance tour, Beyonce and her daughter made headlines this year. And in fact, since that interesting performance on stage where Blue Ivy joined her mother Queen Bee, the conversation has been why she allowed Blue Ivy, and people also generating another conversation about how rigid Blue Ivy was on stage and blah blah blah. Well, looks like all this true. Blue Ivy seemed to have heard. I mean, she basically was reading the comments that most of you out there were, trashing at her. But Beyonce has apparently revealed that even after that, and of course, Blue Ivy reading the comments that most of you, especially those calling her rigid, how she looked very, uneasy on stage, blah, blah, blah. Beyonce is telling us that, well, Blue saw all the comments, but that didn't deter her. Now, Blue is actually pursuing dance classes now, and she is absolutely performing so much well or better than you did see her do at the Renaissance concert. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there, I'm sure you're very ashamed of what you just tweeted some years back or some few weeks back. Well, join today's episode. Let's get interactive. This is the Mission Topic News. As usual, please, if you're new to this platform, just do something for me. Just go to our platform, just like. Okay, please do subscribe. It's very important. Just turn also the notification button, on this particular network. So when you get the latest, you can also share. Join today's episode. Let's get interactive. Now, honestly, I sat here and honestly had to defend Blue Ivy because earlier, I wish you could play, the earlier episode for you to see. But I said that we cannot compare Blue Ivy to, Beyonce because first of all, she's just 11 years old. Regardless how she is the queen bee, daughter we all do, know, she just hasn't matured to that level of Beyonce. And so maybe the choreography that we all were anticipating just because, Queen Bee has the styles, the flair, or stage, blah, blah. Blue Ivy basically had nothing as compared or related to what they call Beyonce. And after she performed, in fact, every show that she was, spotted on performing with her mother, the comment was super, super excruciatingly painful with how people also were dissing the poor girl, calling her all sort of names. In fact, some people had to compare, Kim Kardashian's daughter, that's Blue, why do I forget her name? Don't worry. Northwest to Blue Ivy, and the competition was super, super crazy. Like, guys, it was that insane. When I do say, I mean, it was very, very insane how people apparently had to compare Blue Ivy to Kim Kardashian's daughter. That's Northwest. In fact, it was super crazy. But I'm super happy about one thing that Beyonce is saying because Blue Ivy did not, she basically did not feel bad about. Yes, honestly, she should feel bad about it because it was one of the most tremendous moments of her life. Just 11 years old and having to meet or perform in thousands of crowds. In fact, millions of crowds in every auditorium. It was a crazy experience for her. And honestly, I have applauded her for that. But for people who were claiming or saying that she was rigid and she looked very, rigid on stage and she looks very uneasy, we do not care. Now, the most important thing as we do speak is the fact that Beyonce claims that Blue Ivy did see all the comments, which of course I feel at this point she looked, it could really affect her psychologically because honestly, I'm thinking that maybe she was thinking that this is her first time performing on a huge crowd like that. And instead that we could at least, give out. I'm not saying we should praise her, even though she performed poorly, as some of you have said. But at least we should have managed how we spoke. I mean, we should have been decorous in our comments. But I'm super happy that Blue Ivy is still pursuing, the career of becoming one of the most biggest dancers. And of course, she absolutely is not perturbed about the comments that most of you have been, shading at her, even after the Beyonce Renaissance, concert. I am super, super elated, honestly, I must be honest. But let's maybe just check out some interesting performances on stage when she joined her mom on stage. You come back and see what some of you also have been talking about.
ile ikumta minanga kasi amansa ngizokwa isabanika Surani bo sali bugili timonila Niba kusila basyonga Beubi big samja Chongani bo Gymnastics Sisile tila izika La amakuana watanga Salani bo Naiboni ginga Lego soydungi September mi Kama kona say Batman
All's my life I has to fight, nigga. All's my life hard times like that, bad chips like that. Nazareth, I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. Be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
So whether she was rigid, whether she performed poorly, whether Blue Ivy apparently didn't do so well on stage, well, I'm super happy for her because hey, it's not easy to stand in front of many crowds to perform. Even in schools, when you're asked to even read, a note or something in front of maybe a public speaking, it just look how very tense you are when you're about to speak. And looking at how Blue Ivy apparently had to stand before thousands of crowd to perform on every show with her mom. I really super applaud Blue Ivy for that. Let's just encourage people, especially when we see some potentials in them, and let's just not discourage them because of maybe how maybe things didn't go so well in their life. I'm super happy for Blue Ivy, and hey, girl, thumbs up. If you did a good job over there, you did a good job. Well, let's know what you think about it also inside the comment section. This has been the Train Top in Axe News. Thanks for watching.